If you've been trying to relocate to the UK via the study route and you can't meet up for financial reasons, this opportunity is for you. If you've been trying to get a caregiver job from your home country and it's been difficult, this opportunity is for you as well. Charity visa is open to anyone wherever you live, whether you're in Europe, Asia, Africa. This opportunity is open to everyone. You don't need Ielts to apply, and you can benefit from this regardless of your profession. Even lawyers can benefit from this because there are charity law firms that are willing to recruit international applicants. This opportunity is open to everyone. And can I tell you this? It is underutilized. People don't often want to come in via the charity visa because it's a voluntary work. The main applicant cannot be paid. It's a voluntary service. The main applicant cannot be paid. But let me tell you the juicy part. You can relocate with your dependents, which means your dependents can work for as long as they want. They can work with any organization of their choice and they can get paid. Yes, they will get paid for the job they are doing. Also, you as the main applicant can work for extra 20 hours a week and get paid for the extra 20 hours a week. And you can study while you're on this visa. So tell me why you would not maximize this opportunity. Instead of borrowing money to come to school in the UK, why not utilize this opportunity, especially if you are married? This opportunity is for you. I understand that the main dependent can only get paid for 20 hours a week. The main applicants rather can only get paid for 20 hours a week, but the dependents can work for as long as he or she wants and get paid. This visa is a temporary visa. It lasts for 12 months, but it can extend this visa as long as your employer is happy to retain you. And if your dependent is able to get a job with COS within these 12 months, you can switch from the charity visa to your dependent visa or COS, as the case may be. You have to apply for another visa once you get another COS. So this opportunity is what I believe people should maximize, especially if you don't have the financial capacity to pay for study, or you've tried the care worker route and it's not working. This opportunity is for everybody. My name is Adeniranyola and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my video for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe and become part of this amazing community. This is a community. This is one big family. So please become one of us. And to my returning subscribers, I love you guys, and there is nothing you can do about it. Today we're discussing about the charity work visa. I'll tell you all it entails, the eligibility, and I'm going to tell you about companies that are currently recruiting. There are lots of them. You can also do more research to get companies that are currently recruiting that are happy to offer you COS. The good thing is that you can easily get a COS via this route course. They know that you are coming to, offer a free service. They don't have to pay you. But the package now. Your dependents can work and get paid, and you can switch. If your dependent is fortunate enough to get a job with COS within 12 months, which is a long time, to search for a good job, you can actually switch to your dependent visa and, get something stable in the UK rather than buying COS or coming via the study route. You get what I mean? So without wasting time, let's get started. Get started, please like this video so that YouTube would recommend it to more people, and this is how you can support your girl. So please do it for me. Like this video, like it right now. Thank you so much, and share the link to this video on all your social media platforms. Be your brother's keeper. We look after each other in this community. This is because there are a lot of people that want to relocate to the UK via the study route and they don't have the financial capacity to do so. Some have resorted to taking loan, borrowing money from people. The question is, when will they pay back? It's not easy. Some have tried the care worker route and now they are discouraged. And this is an opportunity they can maximize, especially if they are married. So please share the link to this video on all your social media platforms. Like this video and subscribe. So let's get started now. All you need to know about charity work visa: it's a temporary visa, it's an unpaid visa, and if you meet the eligibility requirements, you can actually get this visa. So what are the eligibility requirements? Number one, to be eligible for a temporary visa, which is the charity visa, you must have a certificate of sponsorship reference number from a UK sponsor. This means you must get a job with a charity organization. At the end of this video, I will show you the charity organization that are currently recruiting, and please do more research because these organizations are willing to give you visa. They know that you're coming to do an unpaid job and they are happy to recruit you. So please maximize this opportunity. You have enough to support yourself in the UK. You would usually need at least 1,270 available in your bank account unless you are exempted. Some people are exempted, but if you're not exempted, you need at least 1,270 pounds. How much is, I'm from Nigeria, so let me calculate in naira because I don't know the calculation in Ghana cedis or any other currency. In naira at the moment, this is about 3 million naira. It's easier to get a bank statement or have 3 million naira in your account with the current situation of Nigeria compared to you getting 10 million, 15 million, 20 million. Do you get what I mean? So this is a very easy route for you. All you need to have in your account is a minimum of 1,270 pounds, which is currently less than, let's say, about 3 million or 3.5 million. I think it's less than that if we do the maths correctly. And you are over 18 years. So as long as you are over 18 years, you can benefit from this opportunity. You cannot get this visa if you were given a religious worker or charity worker visa in the last year, unless you can prove you were outside the UK for the whole time of the year. I hope we get that part. So you need a certificate of sponsorship. You need money to support yourself, which I spoke about. You will need to have had the money available for at least 28 days in a row. So we all know how this works. This money must be in your account for at least 28 days to prove that is your own, and you can actually use that money to support yourself. So let's go back to the previous page. Sponsorship, which is you getting a job. I've told you I'm going to discuss that at the end of this video. How long does this take? You can apply for visa for up to 3 months before your due date to start work in the UK. This date is listed on your certificate of sponsorship. As part of your application, you would need to prove your identity and provide your documents. So you need your passport. If you're planning to relocate to any country, I'm sure you know that you need to get your passport, the passport of your home country. So if you don't have a passport and you are seeing this video, this is your sign to go and get a passport, because it's a travel document that you would always need for any relocation package you want to do and for any country you want to relocate to. So this is your sign to go get that passport. Getting a decision, you can get a decision within 3 weeks if you're within the outside the UK rather, and if you're within the UK, because some people within the UK maybe, you know, they have issue with their current visa and they are looking for something, you know, something stable and something legal. They might want to switch to this charity visa, so they will get a decision within 8 weeks. So if you're within the UK and you know that your visa is already giving you issue and you want to maximize or benefit from this opportunity, please apply for this visa on time, because you get decision within 8 weeks, and that is a long time. That's about 2 months. So don't wait till everything has scattered, if I can put it that way. Don't wait till, you know, the end of your visa before you apply. Try to apply for charity visa at least 2 months before the end of your visa. How much does it cost? You pay the application fee and you need to pay the healthcare subcharge, which is £1,335, except your employer is happy to pay this money for you. Otherwise, you would have to pay. And the application fee is £298. So all you have to pay is the application fee, which is £298, and then you pay the healthcare surcharge. Some people are lucky because it's a voluntary work. Their employer, you know, they are happy to pay the healthcare surcharge for them. So if you are lucky enough to get an employer who is happy to pay the healthcare subcharge, that's good for you. But if you're not, please note that you would pay the healthcare subcharge of £1,335 and your application fee is £29, and you also need to have a bank statement that is above £1,000. I can't remember the exact figure off the top of my head, but I think I mentioned it earlier. How long you can stay in the UK? You can stay in the UK for up to 12 months, or you can stay in the UK for up to 12 months, or the time given on your certificate of sponsorship. Does that make sense? You can stay in the UK for up to 12 months, or the time given on your certificate of sponsorship. Some people will get a COS that will stay 6 months. I wouldn't advise you to go for that, but if you want to risk it, it's up to you. Why some people get a COS that stays 8 months and the like. But please, I would encourage you to go for a COS that stays 6 months, or 12 months rather, or an employer that is willing to recruit you for a year and is happy to retain you for more than a year. This is because at least you are sure that your dependent will be able to get something sustainable within a 12-month period. I mean, getting a job with visa sponsorship within a 12-month period. In case something happens to your employment, maybe your employer is not happy to renew your visa, your charity work visa, or give you another COS, you have something to fall back on. 12 months is a good enough time for your dependents to get something good. And within this period, your dependent can do courses. They can do the MVQ courses to get a care worker job with care assistant, or support worker job with the NHS. They can do the phlebotomy course. I think phlebotomy course is a course you can do within 2 days. So they can do all these courses. They can do any of the IT courses to get something sustainable within the 12-month period, compared to going for an employer that is happy to give you just 6 months COS. That is not good enough. So please do your calculation very well and take the risk wisely. Please don't put yourself in a tight corner. Okay, so what can you, how long would you stay in the UK? We've talked about that. What you can and what you cannot do. You can study. So if you're on this visa, you can study for courses. You can study. For some courses, you would need the Academic Technology Approval Scheme certificate before you can study those courses. So if you click on this link, you will know what the certificate is all about and all you need to do. But you can study while you're on this visa. You can work for your sponsor in the job described in your certificate of sponsorship. You can do that. You can do a second job in the same sector at the same level as your main job for up to 20 hours per week. You can bring in your partner and children with you if they are eligible. So you can bring in your dependent, you can bring in your children, and your dependents can work. Obviously, they can't ask you to bring your dependents and tell them not to work. You need money to survive. So you can bring in your dependent and your dependent can work. You cannot receive any payment for work, which means, it's a voluntary work. So you cannot, your main contracted hours, you would not get paid for it. But the extra 20 hours a week, you would get paid for that. You cannot take a permanent job. So you can only work, you as the main applicant, please, let's clarify that. You as the main applicant can only work with the charity organization or same organization in that class, and you can't go ahead to take a permanent work with another person while you are still while you're still in contract with them. And you cannot get public funds. Don't be discouraged. I've been in the UK for 3 years and I do not have access to public funds. If you don't have your ILR in the UK, you do not have access to public funds. So don't get discouraged that, I don't have access to public, I'm not coming. No, please. If you're in the UK and you don't have ILR, you do not have access to public funds. So it's something that is general to everyone. And we spoke about the eligibility. Let's just look at that again, which is you need to get a job and you need at least £1,270 in your account, which must be there for minimum 28 days before you apply for your visa, and you must be over 18. As long as you're over 18, you're good to go. There is no age limit, but as long as you're over 18 years, you are good to go. You need a certificate of sponsorship, which means you need to apply for a job. So let me show you the list of companies that are currently recruiting in the UK. Please, I want you to do your due diligence to look for more employers that are happy to recruit you, that are willing to recruit international applicants. Please, there are loads of them, and these organizations will give you COS because they know that you are coming to do a pro bono service for them. So they are more than willing to give you COS. But please, before you take up any offer, ensure that the COS they are giving you is not less than 12-month period. Think of your dependents, think of the time that they need, to get a job. Sometimes you need to do a new course, or you need to do more courses, to package yourself and to get a reasonable job. So think of this time frame before you jump on any COS. Don't just say, oh, I want to relocate, I just want to get out of my country, and then come here and get stranded. I don't want you to do that. Do your due diligence to search for jobs. I will show you few organizations that are currently recruiting, and then I'll keep doing more videos, to show you more employers that are currently recruiting. As soon as they put out a job, I would let you know. So please stay tuned, keep checking this page for more information. Use this opportunity, because if you're able to get a job now, it means you can relocate to the UK before December 2024, because you get a decision in less than 8 weeks. So you can relocate to the UK before December 2024. So what are the charity organizations that are currently recruiting? These are list of charity organizations that are currently recruiting. Royal Life Saving Society, they are currently recruiting. They are giving a full-time job, and this was posted 5 days ago. Youth and Community Workers, the charity organization, they are also recruiting. Pro bono management consultant / business mentor, this is a business firm. They are also currently recruiting. Charity fundraiser, they are currently recruiting. Charity and not-for-profit consultant, barrister vacancies. So this is for lawyers. If you know you're a lawyer and you don't mind coming to do a pro bono service in the UK, and this is actually very good, because while you are doing the pro bono service, you can also build yourself. You can know how things work in the UK, how the law firm work in the UK, and within 12 months, you can switch to something better. Charity and not-for-profit consultant solicitor vacancies, charity fundraisers, head of UK and international partnership, interim charity lawyer, field sales charity fundraisers. So if you're into sales, this opportunity is for you. Charity fundraiser, this is part-time. Pro bono trust management consultant, coordinated charity sector. These are organizations do 1 or 2 applications and get a job. It works for some people that way, but for some people, they have to do more than 5 applications to get a job. So please do your due diligence to search for more organizations, and I will be here to bring updates your way at every point in time. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. That will be all for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like this video so that YouTube will recommend it to more people. And please, 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 please become part of this community. Subscribe. If you have any question or concerns, drop it for me in the comment section. I'll do my due diligence to respond as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.